Hello, I'm Darren. Welcome to Winmate webinar. It has been more than a year since the World Health Organization declared the COVID-19 outbreak as a pandemic. Millions of people, including the medical providers, are infected and died. The pandemic is clearly overwhelming the global healthcare system and urgently calls for versatile, data-driven clinical solutions. In this webinar, Felicia will introduce Winmate healthcare solution and application to combat COVID-19. Let's welcome Felicia.
Hello, good afternoon from Taiwan. It is nice to meet you all, and I hope you are well and safe. I am Felicia Windajaya from the Product and Marketing Department of Winmate. Thank you for joining me today. In this webinar, we will talk about combat COVID-19 with data-driven clinical solutions, which highlights the current COVID-19 pandemic impacts and the needs of communication devices for healthcare settings. Various solutions offered by Winmate to address the current pandemic and any other medical challenges. Later, I will also share wide medical application of our products that play roles to support healthcare workers during the COVID-19 pandemic and Winmate's comprehensive solution for various markets and for you all. The COVID-19 pandemic outbreak threatens not only our welfare, society, and economy. It is also overwhelming our healthcare systems, from rationing the personal protective equipment, resources, virus mutation, staffing shortage, uneven vaccine distribution, etc. But the most noticeable is the burden it put on the healthcare workers. A recent study by The Guardian showed in the first year of the pandemic, there are about 3,600 healthcare workers die young in the United States alone. The loss of family members, patients, friends add up with the exhaustions, personal risk of infections, fear of transmissions to family members, increasing the burdens to the healthcare workers while they continue providing care. In addition, insufficient resources and the absence of specific treatments for COVID-19 also added to the challenge of managing the pandemic. The global and urgent response to the COVID-19 pandemic has forced healthcare systems to broadly adopt technologies that allow care and service to shift virtually. Nurses are challenged to use new technologies in unique ways to provide care, such as using iPads to provide baby monitors and palliative care, while safely communicate and maintain distance during the protected code blue, where the care team meticulously don and doff their protective equipment in controlled areas to mitigate risks to themselves, their colleagues, and their patients. Various journals and news outlets report the importance of iPads during the COVID-19 pandemic as a connection tool between the isolated patients and their families, or to show the nurse smile, as the medical teams that meet the COVID-19 patients are covered from head to toe, and it can overwhelm the isolated patients. But the use of iPad is limited as a short-term solution, as iPad and other consumer-grade tablets are not designed for medical use. iPads do not have antimicrobial properties to inhibit the growth of germs, bacteria, and viruses, increasing the risk of infection transmissions through devices. Consumer-grade tablets are not designed to withstand cleaning chemicals, nor water and dust-proof, making ordinary tablet computers are unreliable, unsafe, and not durable for medical use. Winmate understand the challenges that the healthcare industries are facing and offer a complete lineup of handheld devices in various sizes, operating systems, and suitable accessories. We also offer healthcare displays in various sizes and resolutions with a range of functions to meet the needs of each healthcare department. Learning the extreme impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic on medical workers and patients, we understand the high importance of hygiene in the medical environment. Built with the silver ion antimicrobial housing that can inhibit 99% growth of microbes over 24 hours and designed to be easily cleaned with disinfectant solutions. The combination of antimicrobial housing and frequent sanitation can keep medical handheld devices and displays clean and safe to use for the healthcare settings. All Winmate's healthcare solutions are medically certified safe to use in various healthcare environments, compliant with the IEC 60601-1 and other certifications for design, development, production, installation, and service of medical devices. Winmate also developed and implement a quality management system and has demonstrated its ability to provide consistent products that meet customers' requirements and international standards. Besides, we offer various innovative technologies through our products to meet your needs, such as higher brightness, scratch resistance, water and dust proof, advanced thermal solutions so our products can be comfortably held by the healthcare workers. And we also offer high flexibility for customized requests. To support mobility and reduce data input errors, our handheld device equipped with data capture technologies such as the 1D, 2D barcode readers, RFID readers, and so on, to allow users to quickly scan the barcode to pull up and update data, also to manage the authorized personnel and preventing security breaches. With wireless tech connectivity features such as Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, 4G, GPS, the healthcare professionals can easily monitor, access, and share patient information for a timely diagnosis. Besides the importance of hygiene and safety, at Winmate, we also understand the need of clear medical images and informations in the medical field, especially for diagnosis and treatment. With wide viewing angle technology in our displays, two or more people can view and interpret the screen simultaneously from different locations in the room. Our displays support high-resolution multi-picture functionality. Users can choose to view the images either in-picture or picture-by-picture to ease their use to make a diagnosis and comparison. With the rise of 4K technology, devices are getting closer to mimic the human eyes. This enables high color reproductions and provides more subtle differences in red and yellow colors compared to the conventional HD TV. Those differences can help surgeons to better detect delicate structures that may have been unnoticed before. Our products also features with the 12G Serial Digital Interface SDI that offers 8 times faster data transfer compared to the normal HD SDI and the ability to handle higher resolution and deep color 4K Ultra HD signals over a single cable. 12G SDI output look-through, the image can be duplicated to the next monitors without the need for another source and without sacrificing its color precision. With various durations of medical treatment, stable image quality is essential. Winmate healthcare monitors are equipped with backlight sensor to continuously monitor and stabilize the brightness output, while the ambient light sensor will assist the human visual system to adapt to the changing room light conditions. Those sensors will allow the user a consistent visual experience when viewing images and support stable image over time for optimum view during the procedures. Notice the difference in the image quality over time with and without the backlight sensor. A monitor's brightness and grayscale tones are naturally shift over time. But in the clinical settings, where the medical professionals often rely on images to provide their patients with a diagnosis and prescribe proper treatment, this situation cannot be underestimated. Winmate also offers solutions with a built-in calibration sensors to assure consistent image quality and accurate color reproduction. Our healthcare solutions can be applied in various medical scenarios on hospital floors, both during and after the pandemic, like for the outpatient clinic, sample management, telemedicine, emergency medical services, surgical and clinical displays. Due to the COVID-19 restriction, patients cannot bring another person with them when attending most of the outpatient clinics worldwide. Registering for clinical visits by themselves can be challenging for patients with special needs. Self-registration systems has been used for long to reduce the long waiting lines and automatically gather data. But the use of self-registration system and displays are beyond that. It improves the accessibility, such as providing physical access for a wheelchair user or limited mobility patient by configuring the screen tilt, provide visual accessibility by giving options to adjust the brightness or contrast of the screens, increasing the text size, or reading aloud service by clicking a button. It also supports auditory accessibility for hearing loss patients who are reluctant to approach an employee and choose to get visual information instead. In addition, the self-registration system and display also provide a linguistic accessibility, providing multiple languages service to reduce miscommunication due to the different accents or difficult to pronounce vocabularies. Unlike the common medical display, multi-touch series healthcare displays made for the convenient use while maximizing the hygiene. It comes with the PCAP multi-touch that allows multiple fingers at the same times, with flat surface to make it easy to disinfect the screen, maximizing safety and hygiene. Also equipped with the fanless design and housing enhanced with the antimicrobial properties to help prevent the growth and spread of microbial contaminants. The coronavirus pandemic drove the rise of the telemedicine in all areas of the healthcare. The most noticeable is in the outpatient services. The COVID-19 pandemic also has shown the wide-ranging benefit of telemedicine, such as to reduce the risk of virus transmissions, provide remote consultations, and solve staff shortage by employing in quarantine or high-risk group doctors to offer virtual service and assistance. It also helped preserve personal protective equipment by allowing remote monitoring of patients' chronic conditions and protect both medical workers and patients. In a survey by the Global Data, pharmaceutical industry professionals note that they expect telemedicine to remain a leading industry trend in 2021 and beyond. But is the current healthcare system ready? The delivery of the telemedicine relies on various factors. One is the portability of the equipment. Medical tablets are one of the most commonly used devices for the telemedicine, which help doctors to easily set a schedule, see the patients, and make a diagnosis with the bigger size of the tablet screen while providing mobility that is easy to carry and can be used while standing and working anywhere. To offer the best experience, our healthcare Raja tablet PC supports extensive connectivity with a built-in 13 megapixel camera and an 8 megapixel front camera. Also longer battery life without sacrificing its performance. With optional Visa mount kits provided, it can facilitate facilitate its installation into medical carts to ease mobility. The need of data-driven solution for healthcare settings always on demand, even before the pandemic, that is to increase patient satisfaction and healthcare service. But the purpose later become urgent because of the challenges of managing the pandemic for data collections, data studies, analysis, etc. While there is insufficient information of the disease and the absence of specific treatments. The outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic has prompted healthcare industries to develop innovative ways to amplify the patient safety. The use of barcodes for the patient wristband, medications, and specimen sample tags has helped cut complexity in the patient's admittance process, track test results, and identify patients throughout their entire stay. It can reduce potential human error and burden for the medical workers, which we need in this time of crisis. In addition, the barcode can be used to trace supplies, such as monitoring the locations and usage of non-invasive ventilators during the COVID-19 pandemic. So, once a patient requires one of the ventilators, nurses can check through his PDA to show the locations and current usage of every ventilator in the hospital. At Winmate, we realized that not all barcode is attached flat. Some, like wristband, sample tubes, and medication bottles, are curved, making it hard to read by the typical barcode reader. So, we modified our Rajat mobile computer's barcode reader to meet these challenges. Moreover, to support mobility and hygiene, the device is made sturdy yet light and equipped with antimicrobial housing to prevent disease transmissions through devices. The pandemic changed how emergency teams work. When an ambulance transports a person suspect or known to have COVID-19, the crew must scrub the inside of their vehicles after the run. The housing of the Winmate's healthcare Rajat tablet computers are made to resistant to various cleaning chemicals. Also, with IP65 protections, it allows cleaning and the surface with wipes, sprays, and liquids will not affect the internal components. For emergency field workers, the fluency of information management system is crucial. Real-time data cannot wait for slow, fragile computers or poor wireless connectivity. At Winmate, we understand the importance of it. Our Raja tablet PC is built for harsh handling, designed to be undocked at a moment's of notice. Compliance with the US military standards that allows unrestricted performance when the unit is exposed to water, dust, drops, strong vibrations, and weather. So, emergency responders can focus on protecting their patients, not their technology. With extensive wireless communication and connectivity options, enhanced with the extended battery life, it can support mobile ambulance teams works around the clock, capture all relevant patient data, and transmit it to the hospital ahead of arrival. The surgical practice also changed dramatically during the COVID-19 pandemic. The concern of the safety of the patients and staff are not in favor for surgeries due to the perceived risk of virus spread. But despite that, modern surgical techniques like the MIS, minimally invasive surgery, have become the standard approach across several disciplines, including the general surgery, gynecology, and urology in the elective and emergency settings. Minimally invasive surgery, along with the IGS, image-guided surgery, endoscopy, and other modern techniques, leads to better short-term outcomes, including less post-operative pain, infections, and shorter length of hospital stay. Compared to the traditional open surgery, that usually associated with the increased hospital stay that can also increase the risk of exposure to the nosocomial COVID transmissions. That can also lead to the added pressures on the resources and intensive treatment unit capacity. Through the minimally invasive surgery, image-guided surgeries, endoscopy techniques, and other modern surgery techniques, surgical displays act as the surgeon's eyes during the image-guided surgery. So it is vital that the images are consistent from various viewing angles, offers accurate color depictions, and allows surgeons to observe delicate patterns and structures in high precision and rendered instantly without any delay to ensure the better hand-eye coordination. With Winmate's 4K Ultra High Definition healthcare display, surgeons will experience a broader spectrum of colors with more contrast and a higher level of details that creates a more immersive environment, allowing surgeons to focus entirely on the surgical procedures and to operate with higher precision. During surgery, anesthetics will be induced either locally, regional, or general to prevent the pain during the procedures. But each patient has a unique sensitivity to anesthesia. Patients who have developed resistance may be at risk of unintended awareness during surgery, or patients who are more responsive to the anesthesia might risk receiving excess dosage, leading to longer recovery, increased potential post-operative complications, such as the POD or post-operative delirium, that leads to affecting the immune systems of the patients, which we want to avoid during this ongoing pandemic. Brain monitoring system helps clinicians to determine and administer the precise amount of drug to meet the needs of each patient that leads to the increased patient anesthesia satisfaction. At Winmate, we offer the flexibility of product customizations and we provide solutions for your demands. In this case, we modified our products to meet the need for display with specialized connectors to brain sensors, while at the same time equipped with various wireless connections to reduce cable clutters in the operating theater. Also, with the controlled surface temperature to be lower than 48 degrees Celsius, it can support the high contrast and brightness at 600 nits to accommodate the intense light in the surgical theater. Customers can trust Winmate's healthcare solutions quality. Our products are designed and built to match the medical needs, from hygiene standards to clear images and displays. Internationally certified safe for use in the medical environment and support wide medical applications from fast-paced emergency service to the detail-oriented surgical room and patient management. In addition, we offer high flexibility to meet your specific requirements. With over 25 years of experience in rugged mobile computing technology, Winmate makes a difference by utilizing its decades of industrial computing experience, very talented R&D team, and exceptional levels of customer service. We have more than 50 distribution channels with more than 400 employees worldwide. Also, we target to open another 10 branches and become the global top 2 industrial computer player by 2025. Currently, we offer global support and service network across the continents. Besides our global headquarters and R&D Innovation Center in Taiwan, where the new building is expected to be completed in 2023, we also have several branch offices and service centers in Germany, the USA, Canada, and Beijing. Why customers choose Winmate? One is because Winmate offers well-defined and ready-to-use products which can reduce the duration of design and certification process for our customized service. We also offer a complete lineup of rugged mobile solutions to meet the needs of every customer in various markets. Our products are built to fit diverse markets such as industrial automation, military, healthcare, marine, transport, oil and gas, etc. We also have passed the required certifications to ensure the safety and durability of our respective products in those industries. For more information about Winmate solutions and products, please visit www.winmate.com. Please let us know your comment or what solution you wish to learn more by filling out our survey. Thank you and see you at the next webinar.